Welcome to our channel. In today's video we are going to introduce you to one of the most famous Japanese contemporary artists, Yayoi Kusama. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you are still wondering what is contemporary art, feel free to check out our latest video. Yayoi Kusama was born in Matsumoto. She began drawing pictures of pumpkins in elementary school and expressed enthusiasm in making art. Her family were not wholly supportive. Kusama would rush to finish her art because her mother would take it away to discourage her. When Kusama was 10 years old, she began to experience vivid hallucinations which she has described as flashes of light, auras, or dense fields of dots. Kusama paints what she sees, as a still life painter would paint a bowl of fruit. Her work resides somewhere between representation and abstraction. For the artist, representation, and for everyone else, abstraction. Despite her parents' resistance, Kusama begins to study art in Kyoto, where she learns Nihon gap painting. She dreamed of being as famous as the American artist George O'Keeffe. She was impressed by O'Keeffe's paintings as much as her accomplishments as a woman. Kusama decided to write to her, and she moved to New York City in 1957 to pursue a career as an artist after receiving a reply from O'Keeffe. Throughout the 1960s and early 70s, Kusama's paintings and performances mirrored an age where vision was constantly challenged and new vistas consistently sought. For instance, in the early 1960s, Kusama was working with soft sculpture. One of her pieces, a couch covered with phallus-like protrusions, was exhibited at the Green Gallery. In the late 1960s, Kusama set up her own fashion company. Many of the clothing designs were daring and featured strategically placed holes which revealed the wearer's intimate part. Based mostly in conceptual art, much of Kusama's work delves into her worldview, exploring psychological and sexual subjects as well as her mental illness. Her early work in New York City included what she called infinity net paintings. Those consisted of thousands of tiny marks obsessively repeated across large canvases without regard for the edges of the canvas, as if they continued into infinity. Such works explored the physical and psychological boundaries of painting, with the seemingly endless repetition of the marks creating an almost hypnotic sensation for both the viewer and the artist. In the 1980s, Kusama began incorporating pumpkins into her dot motif paintings, drawings and installation. Her fascination with pumpkins can be traced to her childhood. Kusama started using this repetitive theme of pumpkins to overcome her fears, make some sense of her hallucinations, as well as gain control over her feelings and emotions. As such, Kusama uses pumpkins and other components such as dots and phalluses as a tool to re-experience something that once instilled fear in her. By reproducing the forms of things that terrify her, she has been able to find a technique that has allowed her to suppress her fears by turning something frightening into something amusing and inspiring. Without these trauma, Kusama would not have created these works as well. Art had become a coping mechanism for her. How do you feel about Kusama's artwork? Feel free to share your feeling in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time.